guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are having an absolutely amazing day. I'm really excited to be filming this video at the moment. I think, as you may notice if you've been subscribed to my channel, I have been a little bit absent, but I'm actually really excited to be back and doing this video. I haven't done a favourites video since I think the last one was November. So basically the entire summer with favourites and just things I've been loving that I want to share with you today. And I'm just going to jump right into it. Also, something I have actually never done before are these, I don't even know what they're called. Are they called like fun buns? Is that like a weird thing to think they're called? But I kind of like them. Basically, it's my third day of hair washing, and you know how you never really want to curl your hair on the third day because you just feel like it's a waste of energy? So that's more like tomorrow's task, and today you get to experience these things. I don't even know what they're called, but we'll just go with it. And speaking of hair, I'm just going to start with my hair care products. So the first thing I want to talk about, and it's something I've recently repurchased again, ever since I got my hair cut, I have been loving using a dry texturizer. This one I saw was recommended by Sam, the one that does sort of like Wella and Tanya Burr's hair and all of that overseas, and it is called, this is a dry texturizer. It's by Davines. It is amazing. You get 250 mils for the price of about $45, I think. I purchased this from, it's a place called Audacious up in Auckland. You can find it online if you are in New Zealand. But to be honest, when I worked in beauty and I had long hair, I never got the gist of a dry texturizing spray. My hair was so heavy, so thick, and it just didn't do anything for me. But ever since I've cut my hair shorter, this just really roughs it up. It gives it a lot of volume and a lot of texture, and it just makes it not look so limp. It just gives it a nice amount of oomph, and I love it. I just think it's amazing. So something that I've been obsessed with before, but I just never got around to repurchasing it, is the Wella Luxe Oil. Oh my god, I have never found an oil that smells just so incredible. I will just put this on my hair, obviously for the oil benefits, but also for the smell because it does linger. There is like the entire range you can get of like the shampoo and the conditioner and something else, but to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of them. I don't really like how it makes my hair feel, but the oil, it's just, the smell, I make everybody smell this if they're around because it just smells so good. I think this was about $45 from my hairdressers, and you get 100 mils. So I guess that's kind of, I'd say that's quite a bit cheaper than Moroccan oil. I feel like that's around 60 something. So that's a bit of a bargain. But yeah, I love how this feels. It's a very lightweight oil, so you can just like put a pump and a half in your hand, rub it together to warm it up, and then put it through your hair, and it doesn't make it feel heavy or greasy. It just really sort of absorbs into the hair, and then I usually just brush it through, and it just gives it like a really sleek look. It smells amazing, and yeah, I think it's one of the most amazing oils. Alright, what to talk about next? I think I'll go into beauty products because you guys know I'm a huge fan of beauty products. So one thing I have been absolutely loving, I've had it in my collection for ages. I'm that type of person that when I find something that I really like, I usually stick to it, and I don't often go for things in my collection that I think I've brought for my kit that I just don't think would suit myself. So I had this Bobbi brown eyeshadow. I brought it originally as one of the eyebrow colours to have in my kit for when I do people's makeup, and it is the shade Smoke, and it is such an amazing shade. I really do like the Bobbi brown eyeshadows. I like how you can pop out the pan and put them in palettes. It's a lot easier than the MAC ones if you don't want to necessarily have a refill, and I just think this is amazing. I've been looking for something that is very cool toned and dark. Often a lot of my eyebrow products are quite warm toned because often I go a lighter shade of red, but at the moment you can probably tell my hair is quite dark. It's like a dark plummy red, and so I really wanted my eyebrows to stand out. I didn't want anything conflicting, like anything warm, so I have been loving this. The formula is amazing. I use my classic Zoeva brow line brush with it, and it just works perfectly. It lasts throughout the day, and I've really been liking setting them with the Aucoin tinted brow gel. Really nice, super lightweight, and just gives your brows like a little bit more texture, a little bit of shine, a little bit more natural looking. So this is super cute. The packaging is nice and flat, so I often take it to work with me. I'll keep it in my bag in case I decide to go out afterwards, or if I feel the need to touch up my eyebrows. It is really travel compact. When you know, you can tell you haven't done this in so long that I'm literally got like such a dry mouth from talking for 5 minutes. So basically I've just started a new job and I've been there about a week and a half, and it is an office-based job, so I don't like to wear a lot of makeup in the office, purely because I don't really want to be touching up in the day because I get a little bit shiny with the air conditioning and everything. So the least I can wear, the easier it is to maintain the least that I wear, the easier it is to maintain in the day. And something I've really been loving, which I've just noticed has a brow hair in it, which I'm gonna, oh no. Okay, that is one problem with Creme products, they just attract everything. This, I may have mentioned it before in a past favourites, but honestly, this is amazing. And if you love Creme products or any products that look quite natural and that blend into the skin and just look amazingly flawless, then you have to try the MAC Creme Colour Bases. This is in the shade Hush. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous tone, not too warm. It's more on like the slightly pinkier side, so if I'm not wearing any foundation for the day and I wear this, I will make sure I just get it where I want the highlight to sit, because it has that kind of pinky undertone. I don't want it kind of blending down and I need to blend it into my bronzer. So I really try and use this sparingly, but oh my god, if you were going for like a natural makeup, this product just looks absolutely stunning. It looks like your skin is just glowing from within. You don't really look like you're wearing makeup. Of course, nobody actually glows like that, so you're of course going to look a little bit like you're wearing makeup, but it's just, oh, it's so good. The other day, I actually did my first run, competition type thing. I've been running for like the last month and a half. Before that, I was not a runner. I could not run to save myself, and I just really wanted to commit to something and have an end goal and an end kind of competition to do. So I did the run, the Beige up in Auckland, and I knew we were going to be doing something after it, so I just wanted to put a tiny bit of makeup on, just something real minimal that if I was going out afterwards, once the redness had settled down, that I would look a little bit put together. So I had a little bit of this and it lasted throughout the run, and it was like 8.4 Ks. You know what you look like when you're running, and for that to just stay around, I thought was amazing. So I haven't been to a MAC store in so long, so I really want to go and check out the other colours, just have a look, you know, see what they've got, and yeah, maybe pick up another shade because it's beautiful. So I was thinking the other day that I haven't actually been makeup shopping in so long, so I've been kind of going through my old foundations and just really trying to use them, because I find that I have so many and I don't want to waste them, you know, before they expire. And something I have been absolutely obsessed with the entire summer, and even more so sort of a little bit further into the summer because it actually became my shade. You guys would have heard me mention the Mercier Silk Cream Foundation. This is freaking amazing. This is the oil-free version, and I'm currently, I can actually say this, the shade Cashew Beige. Usually throughout the winter I will mix this with some custom cover drops, some Cover FX custom cover drops in N20 or like G30 or something like that, just to, you know, settle it down because it is too brown then. But at the moment I can wear this shade and that makes me so happy, and it's a lot quicker in the mornings. I apply this with a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender, and I think it is beautiful. You can only use a little bit and then you get like a nice kind of natural coverage, or you can use a little bit more like I have today, and I went for a little bit sort of more like a medium coverage just because I'm filming and I wanted it to look a little bit more put together for you guys. So this foundation is absolutely beautiful. I've used it on friends. It lasts really well. It doesn't go patchy. It actually doesn't go shiny. I've been wearing this in the office the last week because I was missing my makeup look, so I decided no, I am going to wear some foundation, and I did start wearing it again, and I was thoroughly impressed by how well this like lasted throughout the day. I would highly recommend it. You can find these online, and I'll put some links down below because I don't think we currently stock Mercier in New Zealand, which is heartbreaking, but there's always the way of online shopping, so I'll pop them down below. So moving on, we only have a few more left because I didn't want to do too many, but something I've also been absolutely obsessed with for the minimal look is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and this is in the shade Medium 1 Custard. This stuff, honestly, I know it's been around for ages, and I know people have like mixed opinions whether they feel like it's too heavy under the eyes or they just use it as a skin concealer, but I love it for both. I find the shade Custard is absolutely gorgeous. It matches my skin tone perfectly. It's got a really nice undertone to it. It's not too pale, it's not too yellow. It works amazingly, I was gonna say lovely, amazingly under the eyes. I've been using this basically because I'm scraping the last bits out of this and I really need to get a new one. But I have been using a little bit under my eyes and it doesn't crease throughout the day on me, which is a huge thing because there's nothing like checking your makeup at like 2 p.m. or something and getting all that kind of like crepiness under the eyes. It's really disheartening for all the hard work you've done in the morning. So this has been amazing. I also put it kind of down the sides and around my nose if I'm not wearing any foundation, just to kind of make the center of my face like a little bit more flawless, to distract from other areas. But also as a spot control, this is really good. A little bit of this, a little bit of powder, and you are good to go. I always think that Nars has quite good color ranges if you do veer more towards the kind of golden undertones rather than the pink, because I find I can always find my shade in their range, and I just really love their products. I just realized, oh no, I just realized that I had lipstick on my teeth. I did that classic wear a red lip and then not actually check, so I think it was just a little smudge, but I apologize if you've been thinking it the entire video and now you're like, thank God she has finally realized. So yeah, 2 more things I want to talk to you about. One has been this Kevyn Aucoin, what is it called? It's called the Celestial Bronzing Veil in the shade Tropical Days. I think this comes in 2 shades, so this is the lighter version. Oh my god. First of all, how beautiful is it to look at? It's like this beautiful ombre. You can really mix it up. So say you're in summer, so I've been in summer, so you can just like take your brush, swirl it all through, pop it on your face, and you have this amazing glowing bronze look. It is just like sun-kissed. It is gorgeous. The undertones are amazing, not too orangey. Or if you want to be a little bit more low-key, or you want to use it in your eye crease, you can take sort of like just this area and it's a lot more matte. I have been absolutely loving this for the workday, chucking it on. It's nice and glowy, it's not too intense, and then I also use it in my crease, and then I take a little bit of that and I put it on the center of my eye as well. And it is just absolutely beautiful. It comes in like this cute little velvet case that I don't seem to have with me at the moment as well, so it's really good for traveling because it makes sure that that does stay closed. But you get a decent sized mirror. I think it's beautiful. It's been a favorite for a really long time, and I think you should try it. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to talk about, and I guess I am getting excited about going into autumn, this is one of the MAC lipsticks. It is a matte shade and it is in the colour Taupe. It is just one of the most perfect darker warm browns that like isn't too dark. Often I find if I wear something too dark I feel way too goth in the daytime, but this is just amazing. It's really creamy. It's nothing like what's it called, Ruby Woo, which I think is gorgeous, but it is so drying. This is nice and smooth, easy to apply. It looks amazing on so many different skin tones, and it's a statement lip without being like too much of a statement. So I've been absolutely loving this, and it's just been in my handbag for the last wee while. It's just so pretty, and I can't believe it took me so long to get around to getting it. I feel like I'm going to say the same thing about Whirl come around autumn time, so I'm just going to need to buy it. But I think that's all I'm going to chat about today. I don't think I have any life updates to tell you since I have been away, but I am definitely very excited to get back into this. I've got a few ideas coming up, and yeah, I hope you like this makeup look. I decided to go a little bit more bold today. As you can probably tell, my hair's still like a little bit too short for these, so it's kind of like falling out the back, but we persevere. But with that, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to stop talking. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, an amazing week, and I will talk to you again soon.